Here in Greenberg, the week before Thanksgiving, Rangers coach Alain Vigneault is still confused about his team, trying to find out why they've played so inconsistently. Well against the Pittsburgh Penguins one night, a disaster against the Tampa Bay Lightning or the Edmonton Oilers the next. Vigneault typically watches a game and then the following day at practice reviews the details, and Tuesday, after a 5-1 defeat to the Tampa Bay Lightning, he seemed just as angry and emotional about the breakdowns and the lapses that occurred, particularly after his team went down 3-1 following a costly Rick Nash turnover.
But it's 3-1 and there's still 25 minutes to play. So I was expecting a lot better response. We've talked about it with our group. We're going to have to show more resiliency, there's no doubt. We're going to have to show a lot more commitment to playing the right way every shift. I believe we have the group to do it, but I'm going to have to see some actions on the ice here.
Vigneault's inability to find lines that work and to switch around his forwards night after night has led to part of that inconsistency. On the other hand, the coach explains that he watches what's happening, and when he feels like what he calls the process on the ice being non-existent, then he feels like he has to switch it up. He actually cut off a question about the line of Derek Stepan, Chris Kreider, and Rick Nash, saying they generated absolutely nothing, and the Rangers did as a team in the third period against Tampa Bay. Vigneault explained that he's confident in the bunch. He feels like the Rangers hold themselves accountable, that they know how to play, and they know how to play like a hungry team that knows that every night they're gaining or losing points that could affect a playoff spot. But as he said, they had better respond, not only the next game Wednesday against the Philadelphia Flyers, but after that to dig themselves out of this early season rut.
Right now, the reason why I've been having a hard time sticking with lines or duels is this is a result-oriented business, and the results aren't there. For me, it has less to do with wins and losses and more about the process on the ice and how we're performing. In our process last night, after they made it 3-1, we were playing a good game. After they made it 3-1, our process was non-existent.
Vigneault's players are echoing their coach's comments. Center Derek Brassard explained that there really isn't one thing the team's working on. The Rangers have to work on everything to become the hungry and successful team they were last season.
Play better with the puck, make plays, come back to just the simple stuff. Like when you chase the puck all the time and everything, you can't really play with energy. You can't really be hungry out there. Just have to make plays and be confident. Just have to be better overall.
Of course, it was a good sign that Captain Ryan McDonagh skated on his own on Tuesday at practice for the first time. However, the Rangers are only getting him back in late November, and even once that occurs, they'll need to find the consistency that every successful NHL team has. In Greenberg with the Rangers, Pat Leonard from the New York Daily News.